Welcome to the 61st devlog for Lazr. I'm going to be updating once a month now, which gives me more time to work on the game and navigate life events. I've got a lot to show, so let's get started. First, let's take a look at artifacts. Artifacts are consumable items that can be found in the game or purchased from the new artifact vendor, Drea. For example, here's a battery artifact. This battery 1.0 artifact restores 1 hit point. Bribe 1.0 reduces the hero's wanted level by 1 star. Insta-zombie spawns a zombie at the hero's location. We'll play around with all of these artifacts in a moment. There's many other artifacts. I'm not going to explain all of them and ruin the surprise, but I will show some of them off now. Press Start to access the pause menu. Then select Artifacts. On the artifact screen, you can use or sell artifacts. Let's use the shotgun artifact to swap our weapon to a shotgun and create some chaos. Now we can use an artifact to reduce our wanted level. We could clear our wanted level or reduce it by 1. Let's reduce it for now, and we'll clear it later on. Now let's clear our wanted level using the Bribe 2.0 artifact. Let's play around with some more artifacts, which we'll purchase from the artifacts vendor. Some artifacts will spawn objects in-game. We're going to use the Insta-Ladder artifact to spawn a mesh ladder above us. As you can see, this lets the player place objects in-game, which allows them to creatively solve the game's puzzles and challenges. Let's play around with the explosive block now. The explosive block will spawn above the hero if the hero is standing still, like this. Let's buy more artifacts and play around with them. This artifact, the Insta Loot Chest artifact, will spawn a loot chest that the hero can open and collect coins from. I really like this artifact since it gives the player control over when a reward happens. Let's revisit the explosive block artifact now. If the hero is jumping or falling, then the explosive block will spawn below the hero. This allows the hero to land on the block. This can be really useful if the hero is about to fall into acid or lava. Instead, players can spawn a block and land on it. Let's play around with the Insta-Zombie artifact now. This will spawn a zombie at the hero's location. Zombies cannot be killed by the hero, but zombies can be destroyed by laser barriers. Zombies will bite and infect other mobs too, spreading the zombie plague. Now let's revisit procedurally generated levels. These Proc Gin levels are now accessible by door artifacts. A door artifact comes in 4 flavors, one for each biome. We'll play through each type of Proc Gin level now, using a collection of door artifacts. At the top of Proc Gin levels are 2 artifact loot chests. I'm going to improve the artifact loot chests and the unknown artifact sprite. Currently, an unknown artifact looks like a question mark with a circle. Unknown artifacts can be identified on the artifact screen. This is similar to a loot box in the sense that you don't know what an unknown artifact is until you open it. And don't worry, these unknown artifacts will never be sold for real money. This is a Sintel Proc Gin level featuring enemies and climbing puzzles. You can sell artifacts you don't want for credits, and use those credits to buy artifacts you need. Now let's load into a Voth Proc Gin level.
That's right. That's right.
Let's take a look at an arcade Proc Gin level 2. There's not a lot of variation in the Proc Gin levels yet. There's only about 6,000 different puzzle combinations, but I'd like to get that number into the millions. Now I'd like to show off mirrors. Mirrors reflect lasers. That's it. This unique interaction allows me to build puzzles and traps where lasers travel along a predictable path. Let's take a look. Now let's take a look at what happens when you shoot a mirror with a shotgun. All vendors now have their own theme music. Let's travel downtown and speak with each vendor now. I'm going to redesign Prime's menu soon because it just doesn't fit with the aesthetic of the rest of the game. I really like his vendor music though. Current goals are completing Mission 4, adding more artifacts, improving holograms and advertisements, and procedurally generating businesses and shops. While it has taken me much longer than I planned, I'm very happy and excited with where Lazr is at right now, and I feel that a beta release is coming soon. Thanks for joining me on the development journey of Lazr. You can learn more at lazr.online. Lazr's free demo is available on Steam, itch, GameJolt, and Indie Expo.